Presented to Laurent Potvin, CEO, and Michael Casey, Chairman of the Board of Lululemon Athletica, by Para PR Associates. Lululemon, the importance of corporate and brand identity. Corporate and brand identities are an expression and reflection of an organization's culture, character, personality, and its products and services, inspiring trust with consumers, employees, and other stakeholders. Lululemon, the importance of corporate and brand identity. Establishing a strong corporate brand is essential. It subconsciously shapes consumers' feelings about a company and its service or products. From the moment consumers interact with the identity, their feelings about the company are subconsciously reinforced. These feelings often last a consumer's lifetime. In today's competitive marketplace, it's imperative to establish corporate identity standards. They ensure that everyone within a corporation, from leadership to employees, are representing the company the same way each and every time they interact with customers and various stakeholders. Corporate identity and corporate image affect the purchase behavior. An organization's brand image can be as important as the goods or services it produces. A strong brand image is a powerful asset. A recognized and trusted brand identity makes people confident that the organization is dependable. Building a strong brand and presenting it in a clear and consistent way is of utmost importance. Lululemon, recent communications incidents. Early in 2013, there were complaints of poor quality of the Lululemon black yoga pants. 70% of the yoga pants were recalled due to complaints of being see-through. Later in the year, new customers' complaints came in regarding pilling and tearing. In November 2013, founder and chair Chip Wilson was interviewed on television stating, "Frankly, some women's bodies just don't actually work for it." Wilson told Bloomberg Television during the discussion of the company's patented and problematic material Luon. "It's about the rubbing through the thighs and how much pressure is there." Public perceptions of Wilson's comments were clear. If you don't have thigh gap, you're not cut out for Lululemon. Wilson's statement comes on the heels of former employees accusing Lululemon of discriminating against larger women by hiding its biggest sizes 10 and 12s out of plain sight. Complaints flood into Lululemon's Facebook page from customers who feel the brand is lowering its quality and trying to pin the blame on women's body types. Instead of a prompt apology, Wilson follows up a week later, posting a video stating, "I'm sad. I'm really sad. I'm sad for the repercussions of my actions. I'm sad for the people of Lululemon, who I care about so much and have really had to face the brunt of my actions. I take responsibility for all that has occurred and the impact it has had on you." No mention was made directed towards customers apologizing for offending or alienating them. Lululemon crisis management. The results? Lululemon stocks have plummeted. It's extremely important to mitigate damage and to maintain stockholder confidence in the organization. The significance of crisis and post-crisis communication lies in the identification of strategies that are effective in maintaining or restoring an organization's reputation and image. These brand and image repair strategies rely on effective use of language, persuasive message strategies, and symbolic actions. Communication theorist William Benoit offered an image restoration theory, which includes 5 primary strategies to be used in crisis communication: denial, evading of responsibility, reducing the offensiveness, corrective action, and mortification. Benoit's theory of image repair discourse in crisis communication aids to critically evaluate messages produced during crises. As of late, Lululemon has employed both denial and evading of responsibility. However, our recommendation would be to engage in the following strategies. Mortification. Apologize to the customers for the offense and alienation. Reduce the offensiveness through compensation of those customers with damaged product. Corrective action. Come up with a plan with suppliers and manufacturers to improve product quality. In these circumstances, often the public can be quite forgiving if the apology rings true. However, if not carried out swiftly and with sincerity, public anger is sure to continue. In conclusion, a better PR strategy to follow should similar circumstances take place would include: the moment you recognize something is going wrong, don't go into denial or endless internal conversation. Immediately do the four things. Inform your staff, clients, and key audiences that there's a problem and that you do not yet know the magnitude of it, but you are investigating it immediately and beginning the search for solutions. Apologize for the problems the situation may have caused. Immediately start a quest to define the dimensions of the crisis and start looking for both temporary workarounds and permanent fixes. Put your crisis plan into motion. Of course, this means you have to have a crisis management plan that you can immediately deploy, and every business should have one.